Welcome. Welcome to the belonging, welcome to these ethers that we're sharing today, which is a piece of the one, a piece of the one. Whether we have a human community or whether our human community is being particularly knuckleheaded, or perhaps we're being knuckleheaded. The most difficult thing, Hafiz says, the most difficult thing in the world is to bear our separation from God, which is what happens when we decide to be tough and not to share what's on our hearts. To share vulnerability is to welcome the human parts of ourselves into the human family. If I share my vulnerability with you, you feel more comfortable sharing it with me. And we don't have the artifice of defensiveness or projection or manipulation, even the most innocent of manipulation. We can just be who we are. I'm a knucklehead. School of Life has a 8-point plan for defining a meaningful and enriching existence. Always good to have those secular pointed plans to go with our pointed heads. And this is number 2, is share vulnerability, recognizing that each one of us is weak, mad, and knowing how to reveal our variability and brokenness becomes a bedrock of true friendship, which we universally crave. It's nice to just talk, right? Not to have to defend. But people do not reliably end up with the lives that they deserve. This is critical. We should embrace the concept of tragedy. Random, terrible things can happen and do befall most of our lives. We may fail and be good. Even though we're good, we may fail. Therefore, we need to be slower to judge and quicker to understand. Be kind. These folks are philosophers. They don't use spiritual language, but that is the core of our spiritual principles. To be kind and to recognize that we are 100% human and 100% divine. When we focus on the divine inheritance we share as children of God, we see kindred spirits. We see fellow travelers on the path of growth and understanding. And it's so much easier to forgive the parts of ourselves that we see in shadow, and we see the shadow in others, and therefore we don't judge. We just accept. Attention, acceptance, appreciation. That's enough. Let's take that into our meditation today. Let's take a breath together. Let's breathe in gratitude for the wisdom and the understanding and the strength to open. Breathe in gratitude through the heart. Breathe in wisdom, understanding, strength. And exhale. Another time. Breathe in gratitude. Breathe in. And let the gratitude light us up from the inside. Being kind and just being. And exhaling fully. One more time together. Breathe in gratitude through the heart. Breathe in. And exhale. Breath and gratitude and sound. Let the sound drop you down from the noisiness of our heads to the peacefulness of that place that passes all understanding. That is our power, the power of dropping down and releasing and belonging to this kingdom of God right here. the sound to heal you. The notes and the space between the notes. We belong to a vibration of beauty. We are more than our human self. We are divine beings. What does that mean? At any one time we can choose the higher frequency, the higher flow. Choose it now. Allow it now. When we focus on our divinity, we can open up safely, confidently, warmly, open to the greater vision, the greater breath, the greater release. But when we see things from our human self, we need to hold that. We need to protect that. We need to care for our little self. We are both. We welcome both. Sharing our vulnerability, sharing our fears, dropping down into the greater, and being held in love and acceptance and uncompromising love, always available right here in the silence. Let's drop down and just be. Be kind, be light, be with spirit. See what arises. Be curious. We remember this place of peace under the turbulence of the surface, under the buffeted nature of the world. But we remember the peace that is always available at our center, at the center of God, in the kingdom, heart-centered, flow, strength, wisdom, understanding. The peace that passes all understanding is right here for you in every moment, available, offered freely for your use and your peace. With this strength, we come back into our day, into our afternoon, refreshed, better for having visited this place with each other together today. Thank you very much for joining me today. It's fun.